Good morning, I'm here with Clive. Clive, before we go any further,
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure you've got business to discuss.
Yep.
What is this?
Well, it's our fake production line, really, but it's really just a bit of a game for us to, stop everyone, make them think we all love trains. So let's get something that grabs your attention, really.
Well, it certainly grabbed my attention. So, Clive, tell me who you are, please, what your business is and what it does. Give me an education.
So we make an end-to-end factory solution that's designed from raw materials in to finished goods out, so that we can actually track your quality, your performance, safety, energy usage, etc. So right from the beginning to end. So if you think of it a little bit like if you're actually cooking something, got your ingredients, your recipe, the making of it, what you should check all the way through the process. We do that from raw materials in, through the product being made, through the product being packed, through the product being finished and packed on.
You put the checks in play, do you?
Yeah.
At each step of the way. You're not building the factory out. You're putting the checks in play. So explain to me how that works, please, sir.
So it could be with cameras that we're doing it. So we could be using AI cameras. It could be using scanning systems. It could be using people and touch screens and making them guard checks or whatever. So it's really about optimizing what fits your process. So you may have a very manual process where you're making cakes and dressing the cakes, etc., where you're using people, when you're using calipers, when you're trying to optimize the person doing the checks. Or it might be that we're trying to, as we're doing with the train set here, we're reading the date code to make sure that the line's been set up properly with the date code. So let's use camera technology, inspect every single one, and actually do it without any human intervention. So it's really trying to fit what's best and going to optimize your process to help you make less mistakes, improve your performance.
There must be a million different types of factory. Would your system be applicable for whatever was being manufactured?
Absolutely, really. We've got systems that are in high-end bottling manufacturers, spirits, beer, salmon plants, toothpaste, anything really. So if it makes a material, it gets put in a packet, gets put in a box, then that's really what we do. We tend to be more for the food, drinks, pharmaceuticals, those sorts of things. But if it's packaged, then it's our business, really.
How long have you been in the business? Don't embarrass yourself.
So I've been in it 33 years, which is pretty embarrassing, really. You should be out for good behaviour by now, at least, to be honest. So, yeah, no, a little bit of a long time.
And typically in that time, what are the typical issues that you find that you have a solution for that you can help with?
So waste has always been a big thing. So historically the focus would have been on overfill and how much in the pack, but now energy waste is massive, material waste, packaging waste, recycling, those sorts of things are all sort of really big. And then because wages are high and all the rest of labour waste becomes big, we've now got cobot systems for doing the checks instead of people, where they've got labour shortages and those sort of things. So I suppose more automations come in, a bit more AI style stuff is the buzzword at the moment, machine learning. So which we've always done the machine learning, but now it's become really popular as a buzzword.
Where's this going? Where's the future of this? Ask you to gaze into a crystal ball.
Well, I think people have always said that in the end you have a factory which has only got two people in it, one person and a dog, and the dog's job is to stop the man from touching anything, basically. So I think in the end, I think that's probably where you're going in the end, that you'll have an automated factory.
Is there anything about your business, about the equipment on here, that I should know that I haven't asked?
No, I mean, we do fit everything from beginning to end. So, we've been specialists in this area for a lot of time, so we're not new to this area. So, experience is still key in these situations, I always think. So, having the experience to have seen those problems before is always a thing, because you ask the question of, have things really changed? And they've changed a bit and they've become more automated, but actually, still the same good practices for good quality, safety, etc. still exist as they always did.
Look, that was fascinating. I think what Clive has to say is hugely important. Doesn't seem like you do have any quality snacks on here, but it's the only stand I've seen with a choo-choo train.